Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video. I am so sorry I haven't been on top of my schedule at all. I've had a few things I've been doing and I've been kind of busy. So this week's video is redesigning the Wings of Fire tribes. I'm just going to be doing Pyrean tribes this week, and then I'll do Pantalan tribes hopefully next week. I say in a high voice of uncertainty. Okay, so again, Redbubble, please like and subscribe. I will do my best to stay on top of the schedule. So here is Mudwings. So since it's almost done, I'm just going to go over a couple of pointers. I made the horns curled inwards instead of like out. This is the only tribe that I did that for. I made the tail a lot shorter and the teeth stick out of the mouth. Okay, and then I have sea wings. Now sea wings, I gave them like frill-like ears, spiky back, and much smaller wings, like teeny tiny wings that are not good for flying at all. They can like glide and that's about it. And then like a very sandwing like back ruff. I also did a whole bunch of like separate sea wing tribes that I hopefully will do after my Pantalan tribes. Just a couple of ideas for future videos. I have improved a lot since I've done a lot of drawing since my last video, mostly on paper, so it hasn't been in videos, but yeah, so these are the sea wings. I also gave them like bigger, like not super tiny little designs, but like bigger ones, especially along their tails. I made this one sort of a blue-green, because, you know, sea wings can be blue or green, so I did like sort of a mix in between. Made the wings a bit darker, the glowing scales lighter, and the underbelly. And I made the ear gradient. Okay, next is sand wings. And yeah, the sand wings were an interesting redesign. I gave them venomous teeth, but they have to bite. It's not acid, it's actual venom. No offense to rain wings, but yeah, it's actual venom. I gave them a darker patch of scales underneath their eyes to help them see into like bright into like the sun, because there's a lot of sun around in the desert, obviously. And then I also gave them retractable claws. I gave a couple of tribes retractable claws because I just think it would be easier for some of the tribes to have retractable claws. It's gonna just keep saying retractable claws in this video. But yeah, I didn't really do much with the sand wings. Their wings are about the same. Really, in all the tribes, the wings are mostly the main thing I changed. But in this first, sand wings are about the same. So yeah, I also made the inside of their ear black. Okay, next is sky wings, which I have to be honest was one of the hardest ones. Because I've seen a couple of videos like this, and a lot of them make them more bird-like. So I was like, okay, yeah, maybe bird-like, but yeah, okay. I gave them beaks instead of long snouts, sort of like Nightwing's beaks, or kind of like Nightwing beaks. I'm gonna call them beaks because they look kind of like beaks. I made their wings longer. Instead of having a longer wingspan, they just extend further than other tribes. I also gave them a dark patch underneath their eyes. Yeah, so this was a hard tribe to redo because I think sky wings are already pretty good. Yeah, so this will be an interesting design to play around with later on. I've already been thinking about drawing Scarlet and Kestrel and Peril using this design, and how the beak would change how I was doing it. Okay, next is ice wings, and yes, ice wings also have a lot of headcanons and ideas about them. So I gave them fur on their chests and legs, icicle spikes that extend down to the chin on both sides, and also dark patches underneath their eyes because they also have to stare into bright lights, and it says that they can do it, but I'm just giving them that to make it a bit easier for them. I also gave them retractable serrated claws because like gripping onto the ice, they're hooked and serrated, so it'll be easier for them to grab onto ice. Okay, next up is rain wings. And rain wings, I made their back spines different. I made them more like their frill, webbed, kind of like sea wings. And I may have forgotten to do that at first, so I just gave them the normal spines, and I was like, oops, I have to web these, so I just made them webbed. These are the last tribe that has retractable claws, so I won't be saying that anymore. I gave them retractable claws because I think it would be easier for them to sneak around the rainforest if they didn't have claws, like digging into the mud and making it harder for them to walk. I give them the web spine because I think it'll also help regulate their body temperature. This rain wing, I'm actually just going to talk about color combinations for a minute. Green and pink is one of my favorite color combinations that I don't see used enough. So this is a watermelon themed dragon with black dots on her wings and pink and green all over her. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Okay, last for this video is night wings. Now, night wings I made more bat-like. I have a fan tribe called Bat Wings that I should do a video on pretty soon because I did a lot with my bat wings. But I sort of merged bat wings and night wings into one tribe, which are the night wings, but I do still have the bat wings separately. So I gave night wings larger ears, echolocation, and really long wings, like not quite as long as sky wings, but long enough that they can hang upside down to sleep. And yeah, I think that they don't actually have super good night vision. I didn't give them super good night vision, but I did give them echolocation. And I also made it so that the white or silver scales are all reflective scales instead of just white or silver. So yeah, that's all of the tribes I did. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what you think I should change for the Pantalan tribes. Redbubble link should be in the description as soon as I can get it in there. And that's all for this video. Bye.